somebody told me such and such did a video on you, Tough Love.
I'm about to piss somebody off.
So I went to go see the video. And I said, now I know what it is. What they want to do is they want to do it back and forth, right? But then I looked at the videos and I looked at the content. I said, this person doesn't have a resume. And when I say resume, that means I tell you guys what I'm pretty much, to a certain extent an open book, right? I tell you guys, about my family. I tell you guys, if you go through my videos, you see the house, my career, my siblings come on here from time to time. So, you kind of get to understand about my resume, right? And I notice a lot of people that promote the most disrespect online, they lack credentials. They lack credentials, right? They don't have a resume. They haven't achieved anything. They haven't done anything. They don't really have any accomplishments. Like there's nothing behind them that say, matter of fact, there's nothing in front of them. Before you enter a door, you send your resume. They get the resume and they know a lot about you before you get in there. Their resume would be blank. You can't send beef videos. So my thought process is I'm not going to even respond to you if you don't have a resume. Matter of fact, this is going to be my last time looking at your channel because you don't have a resume. Because anybody that had a resume wouldn't carry themselves like this. They wouldn't be promoting what it is that you're promoting. If you wake up every day and your thought is, let me condemn someone else. Let me disrespect someone else. Let me talk about the kids. Let me talk about their wife. Let me talk about their husband. Let me talk about their job. Let me talk about their character. Let me talk about their education. Let me talk about somebody else. Well, see, the issue is while you were talking about those people, you wasn't building your relationship with yourself. You wasn't building your resume. There's a lot of people on social media that don't have a resume. And here's the thought process. I feel if I'm going to address someone or whatever, you can go through my videos and it's not going to take 6 videos to find out what my resume is, right? But you can sit down and say, okay, that's your background. Okay. Your education level. Okay, cool. All right. Your father. Okay, cool. So you're going to get my resume. But when you sit down and you listen to people and they say anything off the top of their head, it's like whether they smoking weed or cigarettes or whatever, they taking a shot over here or they doing this over there, you twerking, whatever it is that they doing, it's like, bro, that doesn't equal a resume. It doesn't equal a resume. And I feel like a lot of times we get lost trying to combat people that don't have anything that compares to us in real life. People be trying to prove themselves, and the thought process is like, here's the thing, right? When you guys start buying homes and you fixing your credit and you relationship, working on a relationship, whether you got kids or not, you're working on that. You do things, you read books, you travel, you network, you help in your community. Like, my thought process, your resume is different from someone who don't do none of that shit. You should be fixing your credit. You should be going to purchase a home. You should be getting an automobile that's probably within this year or the last year. What I'm saying is you should be doing something for self-development, but you're taking shots at people who've already developed themselves. Take the water. Yeah, it's time. That's a hard pill to swallow. We should be working on ourselves. We should be listening to people that tell us to work on ourselves. Encouraging us to work on ourselves. We ain't got time to beef. We got children to love. We got us to love, us to respect. We ain't got time to beef. And we crack a couple jokes now and then or whatever case be. But the thought process is there's a real opponent. Life. And I'm telling you right now, you can sit back and you can see how life been kicking a lot of people ass. Beating the shit out of them. So yeah, you're going to need a compass for that. You're going to need a compass for that. You're going to need somewhere you can go so you can get your shit pointing to the North Star. So you can be heading in the right direction. You're going to need somewhere to go. And my thought process is if they don't discover Tough Love, they should be able to discover another platform where it's going to give them that same type of support. So when somebody say, man, who are you and why do you care so much? I care, man, because I realize it ain't a lot of places like this exist over here. Trust me, it ain't a lot of places that exist. And when you tap somebody on the shoulder and say, hey, man, what about consistency? Who the hell are you to talk to me about consistency? Okay, cool, player. Hold on, player. Cool. All right, cool. And it was so crazy because all of the people that would rather make videos to condemn and to hurt and to bash versus making videos like, let me help this brother get a pot. Let me help promote and push this message because we do need black men to be in the homes and to be co-parents and to understand how to be gentlemen, to be successful and to care about themselves and to understand their love languages, right? We do need women to understand, hey, you don't need to be overly emotional or overly aggressive and to love yourself for you and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We need this black community to stop killing one another and always blaming it on this person and that person of this race and that nationality and never look from within, never self-reflect, but always deflecting some shit. We need a place where we can go and have that conversation. And what's so sad about it is so many people don't realize that. You need to be popular to send that message. You can't be a military guy. You can't have under 20,000 subscribers. We won't listen. You're not popular, brother. But what happens if the popular person thinks that what I just said is not important to say? Where you gonna go? So it has to be somebody that starts it. It has to be somebody that cares. It has to be somebody for our children to say, somebody tried. So it has to be somebody that starts it. It has to be somebody that cares. It has to be somebody for our children to say, somebody tried.